Good morning, my name is Greg Roberts. Imagine yourself being the inventor of something that has changed history and changed the way the wars have been fought ever since then. This morning I'm going to talk to you about Dr. Richard J. Gatling, who was born on September 12, 1818 in North Carolina. His parents were Jordan and Mary Gatling. In 1854, he married Jemina Sanders, and he had 3 children, 2 sons and a daughter. In 1850, he graduated from Ohio Medical College. However, he never practiced medicine and always enjoyed inventing things. So he invented several things. A few of these are a screw propeller for steamboats. However, soon after he completed it, he found out it had already been invented and patented by someone else. He also invented a rice sewing machine, a wheat drill, which is used for sowing wheat, and then a hemp brake, which separates the fibers from the stalks, and then he also invented a steam plow. What he's most famous for, though, is the Gatling gun, which he patented in 1862. As you can see, it has 6 barrels, and it's operated by the hand crank right there. It has 6 barrels for a reason. With 6 barrels, it allowed after each shot was fired, it allowed each barrel to cool down before being fired again. So the gun would not overheat, and it allowed it to be more accurate. The Gatling gun was the first successful machine gun. Richard Gatling invented this, or first thought to invent this gun, because during the Civil War, he noticed how many soldiers it took to go to battle and how many soldiers were killed or wounded in battle. So he thought to himself that he could invent a weapon that could be operated by 1 or 2 men. Then it would decrease the amount of soldiers needed to go to battle, which would then decrease the amount of casualties from battle. So he actually thought to invent this to intentionally save lives. And when you think about it, it's kind of what it's done. Because of the Gatling gun, a new foundation of weapons, a new class of weapons has come in. You have weapons like the M4 carbine, which is obviously a hand can be used just by one person in a hand. But you also have weapons like the modern day Gatling gun, which you'll see on the side of helicopters and airplanes. So it's changed the way wars have been fought. The Gatling gun was first adopted by the Army in 1866, so it was only used near the end of the Civil War, so it didn't see much, it wasn't used, it was used at wars after that. Later in life, though, he continued to improve this gun. Over the first model he made fired about 320 rounds a minute. And in 1882, he released a version that could fire 1,200 rounds a minute. Then in 1897, he merged his company with Colt Firearms Co. And then 8 years after he died in 1903, the Gatling gun was considered obsolete by the Army due to new progressions in machine gun type weapons. There's